Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This one's kind of interesting. We'll see what you think here.
Yeah, this is about the offensive line. Like, there's a narrative being like it looked better with Jameson than the other than Deshaun because Deshaun was stressing. But I don't think that was the case. First of all season, the offensive line, especially at the beginning of the year, was not even healthy. So the offensive line looked better at times when it was healthy, but in general, like, it just hasn't been healthy all year long. Yes, age play a factor when it wasn't good when it was healthy, but the offensive line was not healthy coming to the season. Andy Dickerson did not have the whole offensive line coached right way because we got miscommunication, this and that, and your line got to be healthy for your quarterback to be comfortable in the pocket. And eventually Watson at times was not comfortable because he didn't trust his line and who was blocking for him. It make a difference when they're healthy. So that's all I got to say. You guys have a good one. Go Browns.
As always, appreciate all the voicemails. G. Bush, health had something to do with it. They were asking them to do different things. They were asking offensive linemen to kind of, when you run RPO, you're asking big guys to dance. You can't fire out because if you get more than a yard downfield, it's ineligible man downfield. So that's not what offensive linemen want to do. They want to get up and knock people down. And that's kind of, in a very simplistic way, that's going back to the Kevin Stefanski offense. We're not going to RPO. We're going to ask big guys to go knock people down.
Yeah, what they were asking them to do was not only were they asking them to do RPO stuff, I mean, they were doing 5-step drop backs. And you know, obviously, if you're a team that's built on play action and running the ball, play action slows down the pass rush. So you don't have guys that are in predictable downs and distances just pinning their ears back, rushing the quarterback. Also, you have to take a look at this. You know, when you look at Deshaun Watson, he held the ball more than anybody as a starting quarterback. He looks to extend plays. That used to be part of his game. But when you lose a step and you're not as sure as yourself outside of the pocket and inside of the pocket, you're going to hold the ball more. And so some of the sacks and some of the things that, you know, they got that were put on the offensive line were basically due to holding the ball, and some of those things all compound. And now you have a situation where you're doing RPOs. You're not running the ball as consistently. There's no play action to mix it up. You're doing 5 to 7 step drops. Your quarterback is trying to extend plays. That's not a good recipe for an offensive line that was known for being maulers with big guards and big husky tackles that want to get downhill, that want to use Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt to kind of play these games. And now you got the pullers and you're knocking guys in the mouth. And now all of a sudden, when it's 3rd and 2 or 2nd and 3, you see the big time play action, the boots, the deep comebacks, the deep crosses that are perfect complementary parts and passes to the play action game, and you don't have that. So to me, the Cleveland Browns need to go back to what they do specifically up front. And Andy Dickerson, I thought was that set them back a couple of years on face value. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what kind of line steps. To be truthful, there were guys that were just running free. I don't know if guys were confused on their assignments. Simple stunts like text and twist and all of a sudden guys are confused and guys are coming free. I just think they need to overhaul the running game concepts. They need to figure out what they're doing in protection schemes, and they need to get back to running some of those things that they're comfortable with that you do when you got a more of a run blocking style play action offensive line.